Okay, so today's daily seems actually kind of fun. Leak code 3201, find the maximum length of valid subsequence 1. You're given an integer array nums. A subsequence sub of nums with length x is called valid if it satisfies. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. So basically, our subsequence has to, for every like adjacent thing, it has to, not even adjacent, for every like, I guess after you delete and stuff, the adjacent thing has to have the same parity. It has to be odd, 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 or even, even, even. A subsequence is an array that can be derived from another array by deleting some or none. Okay, so here in this case, it's the entire thing. We can do 3 plus 7, so they're both odd. And then we have 3, 3, 3. By skipping this one, we have all odd. And then here it's just grid. So because it is subsequences, I want to say DP. And it is the maximum length, so this is basically going to be similar to longest increasing subsequence problem. Except instead of checking if an element is greater than, I think what we need to do is check if, okay, well, so for this to equal the same, so we have either odd or even parity. So we need to check for when it's only odd, only odd elements which lead to even, only even elements which lead to even, or I think there's a third one, right? Yeah, alternating. So we have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, alternating, which leads to odd. And I think, ooh, that's annoying. Oh, no. Okay. And then because of those 3 cases, I think, do we just make 3 DP arrays? We're okay, because if we choose an odd and an odd, then we have, I'm pretty sure those are only cases. Probably. So what if we said equal to nums dot length, and then we'll say I don't know, int evens is equal to new int, and then let's copy this 3 odds and then alts, and then base case, everything is always going to be 1. Thankfully, oh yeah, okay, everything is positive. Great. And because it is a relatively small, I think this is the way. I'm pretty sure this would be like n squared times complexity. Oh my god. And then I'm just gonna muscle memory my longest increasing solution. So for int I equal n minus 1, I is greater than equal to 0, I plus plus. Oh yeah, because we don't want to just return the most at 0. We need to check every time. Yes. And then for int j equal I plus 1, j is less than n, j plus plus. If okay. If nums, okay, if nums I parity is equal to nums j parity, then if nums I remainder 2 is equal to 0, then we'll say evens is equal to, well, not evens, evens I is equal to math.max evens I. Ooh, wait. What did I do for? Okay, wait. Evens j plus 1 or evens I think. Else, this is really bad structure. I think it would honestly look better if it was that. Nah, I like that. And then we'll just say this is odd. Odds. And then else, we'll say that. Can I not just say alt I is equal to mathemax? Honestly, I might cheat and open up my LIS solution and cheat, but whatever. And then res is equal to math.max res and EPI. And then return res. I feel like that might work unless I just totally butchered this. Not DPI. Evens. Evens I feel like I should add it here, but I don't want to. So fucking 3 in here, I guess. I cannot type Croa. Alright. Does this work? Oh, of course not, because index 4 out of bounds. Is it not? Oh, I plus plus. Oh my god, that actually worked. I didn't think that would work, but please. Oh my god. Time limit exceeded. Shit. Oh, I mean, I guess we wouldn't have to. Shit, wait, let me think about this smarter. We wouldn't have to actually iterate through each J. We'd have to get to the first one with the same parity, or to the element. Okay, wait, I can do this. Nah! Fuck! I don't want to think. Okay, I want to get the most recent odd or even, right? Odd or even. The most recent odd or even number index. So instead of doing this, we just need to get the most recent odd or even, right? So what if we said int odd I to, let's say like n, int odd j, not odd I or odd j, even j is equal to n, right? So great. So maybe instead of this. So let's just. So if num's I remainder 2. Ta-da. Oh my god. Okay, my thought process is good. I think that is the optimization, but I'm not smart enough to think about it, so. I mean, even if I added this, I won't even need these, would I? Okay, when I finish this, I'll rewrite it, but. Okay, what if I did something really silly? I said boolean found O equal false, boolean found E equal false, and then for int I equal n minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0, I minus minus. If num's I is remainder 2 equals 0, then found E equal true, else else found O equal true, and then if found O and oh wait. Okay. And this is some of the most stupid looking code ever, but whatever, I don't care. We'll say even j equal to why is that even j? Even I is equal to I, and then we'll say if. There we go. Found O. Oh my god. There's really way better way to do this. Equal to. Let's say odd I equal I. Found O equal true. If found O and found E break. And then okay. This is annoying. Okay, so nah. Take a break, wait. So we have an integer nums I. Oh my god, whatever. If nums I remainder 2 equal to 0, else whatever. If even I is greater than I, then fuck. Okay, hold up. I want to just start all over, man. All right. So let's just remove this and this. So if nums I remain, so if it's even, why are the fans hot here? Oh wow, that's loud. Okay. So if it's even, we want to check if we can add it to the previous even number, right? The last even number. So we want to check if the last even, so even j does not equal n, then holy shit, I just don't even need these. Int evens equals 0, int odds equals 0, int alts equals 0. Okay? Okay? It's not equal then evens plus plus, else if odds n does not equal n, odds plus plus. Else if odds I, oh my god, whatever. Odds I does not equal n, then odd plus plus, else if even j does not equal n, alts plus plus, and then if, let's just say even j is equal to I, odds I is equal to I, my kurwa, right, return math dot max evens math dot max odds alts. That's a good point. Oh, that's a. Cannot find symbol. That's a good. That's true. Oh, that's just wrong. Maybe this. What the hell? Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait. I know this. Okay, wait, hold up. Actually, let's just fucking start over. Kurwa. What if we just had like a boolean? Boolean found E. Right? I hate DP. I hate DP. I love nesting for if statements. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Okay. Please work. Oh my god. Is that even the issue then? Oh, because if I just kept track of it. Dude. Dude. Nearly? 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 God! Ah! My life is good. My life is awesome, actually. Okay, what if we say int odd I is equal to n, int e, I'm not writing all that. Oh, ei to n. Ah. I'm losing it. Okay, so evens I is equal to math.max, the current. I am nothing. I am nothing. Okay, let's just say after this, ei is equal to I, and then oi is equal to I. Okay, wait, let's just, we can say if ei does not equal n, and then nums I remainder 2 is equal to 0. Then we can say that this, right? Probably. Else, if OI does not equal n, n, n. Oh my god. Okay. Nums I remainder 2 equals does not equal 0. Then odds I is equal to f dot max odds OI is 1 odds I. Else. Oh, and then we should say, oh my god, I have nothing. I have nothing. Great. Okay, wait. I might be falling into another pit trap. If let's just sort it into parity. If EI does not equal n, then we could say evens I is equal to math.max evens I or evens EI plus 1. I mean, for something to consist only of even numbers, wouldn't we always want to take the even number? Oh, unless we were choosing the alternative. Wait. Ah. Okay, this is great. This is awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me. So here, so we can choose to add this to either the evens or the evens, right? Okay, so here we can add it to the alts or the odds. If we add it to alts, it's yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think I got this. It'd be 2, but odds would be 1. Okay, and then here we could choose to add this to either evens or so this would be 2, this would be 3. Okay. But I wouldn't have to go if I could either choose it to the last even index, right? So the last even index. And then else if OI does not equal n, then alt I is equal to math dot max odds I alts of the odd index plus 1 is equal to I. Else da-da, da-da-da. Else if OI does not EI Yeah. Nine. Okay, it works here. Da, 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 da. Something happened in here. What is so clear? Is a man with a gun away? So me, I best to see clear. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's do a dry run. So we start here 4. So it's an even I. So we skip this and this, and we set EI to 3, and then we go to 3, and then it goes to here if OI does not. So we skip this, but EI does not equal N. So we say alt I is equal to mathemax 1 or EI plus 1. Okay, wait. Even. I love optimizing code. Just let me run it 2 to the end, please. So it's 1 here, and there's 2 here, correctly. And then we go to here, and we can add it to evens, which is 2. But dun, 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 dun. Add it to evens, which is 2. And then I should be 1. And then we'll go to 1, and then it's odd. O of I does not equal. Oh, it's because of else if kurwa. Okay. Promising. Oh my god, I did it. I love dynamic programming. If we don't include the prints. We did pretty okay. There's probably a better way of doing what I did. Okay. I think I talked enough. Basically for any index I, we just need to go to the last scene, even or odd, depending on what we want to do. I wonder how you could. Oh my god. Wait, I'm stupid. I guess you really wouldn't. Yeah, hold up. I'm not doing. Whatever, I solved it. I'll fix it later. I think I overcomplicated it. Kurwa. Oh, 34. My